So yesterday I posted my video where we used WebGPT to build a working version of the game of Flappy Bird and deploy it with nothing but natural language prompts. We iterated over early versions of the game, we added new features until we came away with something that resembled very closely the original. And like the original, when you collide with a pipe, you hit a game over screen. Well, MXL Devs leaves an interesting comment asking if there's the ability to add multiple lives to the game. Specifically, he wants a visible 3-life counter in the top right corner of the screen. Well, I got good news, MXL Devs. The answer is yes, of course we can. So the first step is going to be to define how we want our lives mechanic to work. And the broad strokes are going to be that we want 3-life indicator in the top right corner. Each one decrements every time that the player hits one of the pipe obstacles. I'm going to emphasize that the lives need to reset when the game restarts. And I'm also going to mention that I don't really know how I'd handle a multiple life mechanic in this game when the player bird falls off the screen, off the canvas. So in that scenario, I'm just going to let the game end as per usual. And short of encountering this little hiccup with the request, sometimes LLMs do this, it's whatever. It recovers and correctly commits the change, and we have the new version of our game. It tells us the next step is to playtest and looks for our feedback, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And just like that, after a single prompt, we do have 3 lives in the top right corner. When I hit a pipe, I lose all of them at once, it seems, but there are 3 of them. The lives label is a little bit too close to the life indicators, obviously, so back to the conversation we go. And I just give this feedback to the LLM in just natural language. I'm going to mention that the lives label needs to be moved a little bit to the left. I'm also going to mention that all the lives seem to go away right when you hit the pipe. I think I understand what is happening here. I think it's because there's no grace period between when the bird first collides with the pipe and when the bird needs to continue through the pipe object. So if we just give a little grace period of invulnerability, I suspect this is going to resolve the issue. The LLM concurs and agrees that was the problem. It makes the changes. It gives you another link to play test my game. And in just 2 additional prompts, in addition to the original 6 that it took to build this game, we have a working lives indicator in the top right corner that decrements by 1 every time the player collides with the pipe. Game over screen on the last life, click to replay, works. Game over screen when the bird falls off the bottom of the screen as intended. You can try WebGPT yourself in the ChatGPT Plus custom GPT store.